Hello my beloveds, hello. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nombuso Mathabela and you are watching the ThandoLwakhe YouTube channel, God's Love YouTube channel. So this channel aims to build a community of women who are all about self-acceptance, self-love, self-commitment and self-appreciation. So that is the community that we are building on this channel. So welcome. If you are new here, as I said, I am Nombuso Mathabela. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. It's free, it's mahala. So make sure you subscribe and then like the videos, share the videos, comment on the videos. Yeah, let's grow this community of love, appreciation, acceptance and commitment. So today is a Sunday morning, so I decided I want to do flapjacks because I have a lot of flour and I can't bake. I can bake but I cannot bake here. So I decided, let me do flapjacks. I mean, it's Sunday, I'm not going anywhere, I have the time, so why not? So I decided, let me take you along with me as I do my flapjacks. Maybe you can do them yourself. I'm gonna do them from scratch, like that flour ready mixed flour, not that one. I'm doing them from scratch. All the ingredients, you're gonna see them, and yeah, maybe you're gonna do them yourself. They're gonna be delicious, I know. So it's gonna be a very short video, so watch, enjoy, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna see you later when I'm eating them. Bye. So I have my flour with me. These are the ingredients: aromate. So you have to put in salt, but because I don't have salt, I used aromate. Then my butter, my baking powder and my brown sugar. You can also use white sugar, and then my 2 eggs. Those are all the ingredients. Then that's gonna be my mixing bowl. Scafsine. So I'm gonna add a cup of flour, full cup of flour. Get it right in. Full cup of flour, and then you're gonna add a teaspoon of baking powder. There you go. Just spread it evenly. So you first mix the dry ingredients first before you put in the wet ingredients. So then I added a bit of baking powder again because I want them to be really fluffy. Then I added 2 teaspoons of sugar. So if you want them to be really fluffy, you can add 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. Then that's my aromate. So instead of putting aromate, I suggest that you put in salt, but it was really delicious either way. So yeah, I put in my aromates because I don't have salt and I don't feel like going to the shops. So I put in my teaspoon. It's half a teaspoon of aromates actually. So half a teaspoon. Just put in more because I was not sure if it's gonna be as salty as when you use salt. So I put in like a teaspoon of aromates. But if you're using salt, just put in half a teaspoon of salt. And then you just mix your dry ingredients. Okay, so I forgot to tell you about the milk. So now I'm mixing my wet ingredients. 2 eggs. Then you're just gonna beat them a bit. And then now you're gonna put in your milk. So you first put in the dry ingredients, you mix them, and then you put the wet ingredients on the side. You mix them separately from the dry ingredients. So in that bowl there's milk and there's eggs, and then you melt your butter. That's the butter, and then you put it in. So you melt your butter, you put in your eggs, and then you put in your milk, and then you mix that separately from your dry ingredients. And then you mix it all together. Now you're mixing the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients together. That's it. So I was putting in bit by bit so I can see the consistency of my dough. So you don't want it to be too wet and you don't want it to be too thick. It has to be just in the middle. So that's why I was putting it bit by bit, so I can check the consistency while putting it in, so it doesn't become too wet and it doesn't become too stiff. So yeah, that was the proper amount. So make sure you mix it properly so that it does not have bumps. It has to be smooth. So after you mix it properly, then you can just close it and let it rest for 15 to 20 minutes. So I use butter to fry my flapjacks. I just prefer butter, not oil. So just put in your butter and then put in your dough. And then once it begins to have bumps at the top, and then you turn it around, you flip it around, and then you let it fry. Hey! So these are my flapjacks. I think they turned out so good. Let me do this quickly. They turned out so good. So now I'm just gonna make syrup and just pour it on top. I'm gonna make it from scratch also. You just put in your butter and your brown sugar in a hot pan, and then you make syrup and then you pour it on top. So if you are two, this is enough, because you can have two. It's a lot. So this is enough for 2 people. Then if you don't eat a lot, if you are 3 people, you can eat. If you eat a lot, then you can have them on your own, all 4 of them. So let me make my syrup. This is my syrup. My sister taught me this, guys. Shout out to my sister. I think I'm only gonna have 2. So I'm just gonna. I don't want them to be too sweet. Yeah. So yes. Ta-da! So these are my flapjacks. I'm gonna make coffee and then I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm so excited. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're gonna make them and you're gonna enjoy them. Like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the lovely things. See you next time. I love you. Bye.